Good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Very nice day yesterday again. Setting up okay here. Carvana, nice. UPST sitting there, looks like it wants to go. But there's some strange stuff happening, and let's talk about the strange stuff, okay? So the first thing is TSM, Taiwan Semi. So the first thing that doesn't make sense to me in the world, in the whole world, you explain this to me. Somebody needs to explain this to me. I think I got an idea why, but I think the company's lying. And so if they come out and they say NVIDIA took 93% of all their capacity, Taiwan Semi missed. Well, they didn't miss. They guided low. They guided low for the year, but it's a real bullshit report. Okay. If you tell me NVIDIA took 93% of your business, of your whole capacity, that means you only have 7% less. Now, did you not sell that 7%? But if you did that 7% and took an average price of what they made, you still don't do great. So did they lower all their prices and they're going to shit? Maybe. Did NVIDIA take all their capacity? So they didn't take 93% of Taiwan Semi capacity. They took 93% of, say, 3 nanometer. And say Taiwan Semi has 5 nanometer that isn't selling at all. And that goes to shit. So the number is not real. Is not real. Because you can't have it both ways. If you sell 100% of your business, then you have to be doing fine. But they're not doing fine. Okay? Then they make the statement, AI is good, but the rest of business is affected by the macro. Slow down. Doesn't make sense, right? ASML. Yesterday, beat and guided up, and it's down 40. Okay, so now that's important. So now you take a look on Tesla, the numbers were okay. But, I know you guys love Elon, and I like Elon too. But you got to remember, he doesn't give a shit about the stock. And he doesn't care about you. Okay? He doesn't. Let me tell you a story. So my dad, way back when, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, whatever it was, he told me, he goes, and he's worked at General Motors for his whole life, and he's telling me, this is a great company. I said, no, it's not a great company. It's going to go to shit. Then when they're about to go bankrupt, the stock's at $40, and he had $1 million in there. And I told him, sell it all. It's going to go to shit. It's going to zero. It's a shit company. It's mismanaged. And as soon as they get a loan from the government, it's going to go to shit. And he told me, he goes, they care about me. They cared about me for 30 years. I said, they did not care about you. They don't even know who the hell you are. And he got so angry at me. Okay? And he lost his $1 million. Didn't sell any of it. Went to zero. It's a whole retirement. Now, he has a son named Sam who made all his money back for him. So he's fine now. Okay? But here's the thing. They don't give a shit about you. So now let's go forward to Elon. Elon doesn't give a shit about any employee. He doesn't give a shit about anybody. He doesn't give a shit about anybody on Twitter. He randomly makes statements. Now, I like Elon. Think about this. I'm telling you all this, and I like Elon. God, can you imagine if I didn't like you? Okay. And so he really doesn't care. He makes ridiculously stupid statements. Every single year, go to every single quarter for the last 5 years. 5 years. Oh, FSD is coming. It's going to be good. It's AI. Car will drive itself. By 2021, we're going to have robo-taxis. He makes that statement, and Sam says on the call, and go back to listen to the call, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I said, 3 years ago. I said, zero chance robo-taxis. There is not going to be one. There is zero chance. Let me tell you, when Elon is ready, he's got another 3-year wait to get regulation be approved. He's got 3 years to wait. Think about this. He's not even putting in regulation. Okay? So he's completely wrong. He's lying to you. He's lying to you. Okay? That's it. It's that simple. Then yesterday in the call, he says, we're not getting any benefit. There's no money. Think about it. He's not making a penny more if a Ford guy uses his charger. If GM, say you got a Tesla, and he's got 10 Tesla chargers over there, and let's say all of them are being used by a GM guy. He's not making 1 penny more. Now, I thought to secure a deal, Ford or GM would give him some money. $1 billion, $2 billion, whatever. They're not giving him 1 penny. Or that's what he said yesterday. He hasn't told you yet. Maybe he is. But he hasn't told you this. As soon as he said that, the stock dove, started going negative. So you're opening up all your stuff for what reason? Now there could be a reason. Because in 4 years he can say, screw it, the deal's over, none of you guys can use these. Then they have to pay up. I understand. Not for today. Then people send me messages last night. I mean, people that I know. Saying, Sam, you don't know Tesla's the ultimate AI company. They're not. They're not. They've been doing it for 10 years. He hasn't got it right. Why? Because it can't be done in a day or a week. It's going to take a long time. And why would Tesla go up? Because AI goes up. Tesla is doing an AI that can't be sold right now. And people are still paying. I mean, it's hilarious to me. Somebody pays $10,000 for FSD, and their car is now 8 years old. They got to pay again, and they never got to use it. They never got to use it. Isn't that amazing? So what I'm trying to tell you is, and I'm 100% right here, Tesla doesn't trade on AI. They're not an AI company. You can call them that. They're an FSD company. And maybe that works down the line and that's doing his AI, but that's no different than saying, hey, I'm going to power my robot. He's working on a robot. I'm going to sell 10 million robots. Think about what Elon does, guys. He brings out a robot at his AI, his vision, his AI meeting. He brings out a robot. And then 6 months later, he says, we need to sign a petition to stop AI, people from developing AI. His own thing he wants to stop. But he won't stop it himself. Isn't that interesting? Now, I like Tesla. I mean, we bought Tesla yesterday. I like Tesla. I thought his upside was going to be, he's going to say, we're charging Ford people maybe an extra $10 or $20. If he's charging them an extra $10 or $20, he's got incremental money, more money. Or we would get lucky and he would say, Ford and GM sign deals and they're going to give us $1 billion a year to use our chargers. He didn't say either. He says, oh, we have demand off the hook. You know why he has demand off the hook? Because you can't get your money back. If you put in money on a Cybertruck 4 years ago, you can't get your money back. It'll take you 500 emails. You get so pissed off, you just stop. Okay? So just know, that's Elon. Okay, let's go to Netflix. I told everybody what happened with me. I have 4 logins. It's only me here now. Okay? And they say you need to sign up for another password. Somebody was using mine. So they have signed up, paid another $8. I dropped mine down $6. So they made incremental buck or two. But they have to implement this technology and hire all these people. I mean, this is no different than Disney. Let's implement all this technology for this, and this, and hire all these people. Our costs are higher, and then people get pissed off and leave. Netflix. Netflix beat by 4 million subs paying money. 4 million people paying more money, and they missed. How's that possible? Oh, because Sam told you they didn't give an update. They didn't give you an update. Let me tell you, when Microsoft hasn't rolled out this AI yet, when Microsoft rolls out the AI, they say chat is available. If you don't get an update in 2 weeks, Microsoft will be down $20. Just telling you like it is. Meta rolls out Threads, and you get an update every few hours. When Microsoft rolls out this autopilot, you're going to get an update every single day. And if you don't, short the shit out of Microsoft. Netflix never gave you an update. Now, I knew it was going to go down. The problem is the 440 puts were $6. I mean, that's stupid. How far is it going to go? They're not even in the money. They're going to open at 3. You'd have lost money both ways. Okay? The AI stocks are fine. They're getting beat up right now because, I mean, think about this. People are just ignorant. Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to sell Microsoft, I'm going to use Apple's AI. It doesn't work that way. You guys don't understand what AI is. It's specific. It's large language model with trillions of different commands that are put inside there. Everybody's is different. If you use a BKNG AI and an Expedia AI and say, book me a ticket to so-and-so, you may get different results. One may charge you more. And then you're going to be pissed off. So they booked me on British and they didn't book me on American. I could have gone on American for $300 less. Oh, because you use the booking AI. It's how they've taught it. That's AI. Now, then the people tell me there's no uses for AI. Well, let me give you a use for AI. Let's say you live in Dallas and ice cream at Walmart is $9. Bluebell. That same ice cream at Tom Thumb is $6. It's $3 cheaper. That same ice cream at Whole Foods $1.50. I mean, $6.50. So it's higher. Okay, that's 3. Let's add in Kroger as a supermarket. Okay, so let's say you build an AI and say you have accounts everywhere and you get free delivery. You paid all of them. You paid 100, whatever it is, for free delivery. And then you put in a list of 100 things and you say to the AI, buy me and ship me all these things at the lowest price possible. So it goes out and it compares and it orders you the $6 ice cream, the exact same ice cream, $6. Then you say you need oil. It orders that from somewhere else. It orders this from somewhere else. And you got all your groceries and you save $45. And say you do that every week. That's an AI. That's what it would do. Okay? Massive uses. Everybody in the world will be using it within 2 to 3 years. Elon says, think about this. These people have been telling me, sending me messages. You know, guys, don't talk your positions. I don't care about your positions. I love you guys, but I don't give a shit if you have Tesla. I'm going to tell you what Tesla's going to do based on what it's going to do. I'm not going to say, oh, you're going to do great. Okay? Elon says, we will buy every NVIDIA chip that they can make. And then somebody sends me a message saying there's Korea or whatever, the NVIDIA, the Tesla chip. They had sent me a message before saying, oh, Tesla's got an AI chip. They'll sell it to everybody. I said, nobody's buying a single chip from Tesla. It sucks. It may work for their business, but it doesn't work for any other business. Okay? So, well, Elon says, I'm going to buy every chip from NVIDIA. He means it. And that tells you the NVIDIA news is real. That's real. The rest of the news, I don't know. Okay? That's the three things today. Taiwan Semi, Tesla, and Netflix. Okay? So wait. Now, Carvana trying to run, if it can get through 62, it goes. One more thing on Carvana. They allocated 1 million shares to sell. 1 million shares to sell. I'm sorry, 1 million shares. My bad. They were going to go raise $1.2 billion, $1.2 billion in dollar-wise. So whatever shares that associates with. The CEO comes on last night and says, we're going to sell $350 million worth. That's it. If it's at $60, let's say $70, 350 million shares, whatever the amount of shares is, less shares. The day he comes out within the next week, they're going to come out and they're going to say, we're done. And this stock is going to squeeze like you can't believe. I don't know when it's going to happen. Now, if the stock were to go down to 30, then he dilutes the stock more to get that 350 million. It doesn't matter that he says we're going to raise $1.2 billion. That's the filing. He doesn't have to do that today. He can do that in a year. That's why the stock's running. Okay? And then we see. One more thing. Coin. They accepted 6 different ETFs for Bitcoin. He has to respond positive to one. And then Bitcoin is back to 50,000. He absolutely can't just say no to all of them. If he's going to say no, why are you even accepting them? Just say, I'm not accepting them. But we know how the world is. Apple will tell you we're accepting resumes and accept 5 million resumes and don't hire a single person. Yeah, they do that because they're not hiring. But all their ads are still out there on Indeed and everything else. So know that. That's the world you have today, guys, and that's the market you have. And if you want to be good, understand all this stuff. Okay? Stocks go up, stocks go down. Okay, SPX was down 8 earlier. Let me go look. Yeah, it's not up there. Hold on. Let me look on my phone. I forget it's on my phone. Hold on. SPX is down 12. Okay? Now, do we drop because of a rebalance? Very possible. Okay? That would take NVIDIA down to about 450 again. Very possible tomorrow. And then we see. Now, one other thing I posted out there. Nobody knows how the rebalance is going to affect it. Let me tell you. Don't believe what people tell you. They're not smart. If the NASDAQ is at 16,000 and they sell NVIDIA and they sell Microsoft and they say they go buy ISRG and Snow, doesn't mean the NASDAQ will be at 16,000 when it opens Monday. Have no idea what it's going to be at. It's not a 1-for-1 exact. It could be down 200 points. It could be down 500 points. Or maybe it's up. I don't know. And nobody knows. They don't know. They can go model it, and they may be within 300 points, but they don't know. So if you don't know, now you don't know if the premium for that, say 100 points out of the money at 6, is going to be 20 or is going to be 1. Don't know. It's going to take a couple weeks to figure out NASDAQ premiums again. Okay? That's what we know. SPX, 45.51, 45.32, 45.76 on the upside. Avago can't seem to get going. 906, 921. Nvidia 479 up, 452 down. Lam Research going low on Taiwan semis again. Okay, 652, 672. Underneath 609. One more thing. On the semiconductors, maybe you have another 3 months before they really take off. Maybe. That would make their earnings lower. Meta, 418, 422. Underneath 318, 322, under 309. Shopalicious needs 71 and 72. UPSD 61. Snowman got to 194 and dropped 11. Wow. He had a chance for a double. Interesting. Okay? Needs 188. Carvana, 62. Coin, 111, 117 now. 117, not 116. Netflix. This was at 433. It may, if it breaks 441, it's going back to 433. Needs to get over 482 to even sniff it. It's an avoid. We tell you, 4 to 6 weeks. MicroStrategy, 472. SMCI, 303, 311. Underneath, 282 can be really fast if they sell this thing. Google can't get through 126.60. NOW, 604, 614. Taiwan Semi, 103, 96. Microsoft, 361, 366. Beast, all about next week. If they sell it, goes back to 144. Tesla, 299 up, 262 down. Enphase, down 2. They're selling everything. 186, 192. That's what we know. Okay, everybody have a good trading day. It was really, really long. Everybody have a good trading day. See you in chat.